That was beautiful. Thank you so much, Father Hal. We'll stand in the shade because I also want everybody to look at all the names of the fallen. That's what we were doing earlier. We paid tribute to them. And Father Hal, could you explain to us, in many of the memorial events, we play or we hear taps. What is the significance of this? Because not everybody understands it.
Well, I think everybody accepts it for what it is, but it has existed long before it was known as taps. It's a French bugle melody that was used to signify the end of the day. And it's still used like that on army posts and military posts everywhere. But it was during the Civil War that it began to be used as a tribute to those who had died in the service of their country. And it's remained with us all these years. There's another form of, not taps, but another form of that tribute in England known as the last post, which has some similar notes to taps, but it's much longer. So we use this taps as a way of remembering those who gave their lives and saying another goodbye.
What would be the proper, just so that everybody, like, I know in the military, like the proper protocol, when you hear taps, of course, you know, you stop what you're doing, and as a non-military person, I place my hand over my heart.
That's right.
And military personnel, they salute, right?
They salute,
yes.
exactly.
So, you know, I think not a lot of the young people are accustomed to attending, or non-military people are accustomed to attending events, and they don't quite know how to, you know, or what to do when they hear the taps. But for the first time, I actually learned, I didn't know that it originated from not France. Wow. So thank you. And did you serve in the military? Of course you did.
I served in an army band.
Oh.
Never got shot at, never shot at anybody.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you didn't get shot, because you're here to honor those who did, sadly.
Well, I'm honored. I was in military training during the last 2 years of the war, even though I didn't have to serve in Korea. And that's why the Korean Veterans Association here have made me an honorary member.
What year did you serve in the Army?
52 to 57.
Well, you did Korea. You may not have seen combat, but you're a Korean War veteran, and I'm so grateful. Yeah, I'm so grateful. And the one who is saying yes, he is, right behind you, is the president of the Bangor Korean War Veterans Association chapter.
Oh, Sergeant Major.
Oh, yeah, whom I call my Grandpa Ed, and ta-da! So Grandpa Ed, thank you so much for today's ceremony. Yes, so can you, wow, this is a very magnificent, significant memorial. Everyone, the structure that you see is not the only part of the memorial. You have to look this way.
Every one of those paver stones.
Okay, we're gonna show.
For,
We'll show back, but let's walk them, and then we can explain, because there's a lot going on here.
Yep, there is.
So can you explain to us?
Okay, right now we have sold enough. We want to leave a walkway space on the side and fill in this whole thing. Yeah.
So just to explain, yes.
832.
Wow.
Paver stones. And what that went for was to give us perpetual care, which amounted to $40,000. And that $40,000 has been put away and has earned us so that it's $61,000 on it now, so that we always have perpetual care here.
And I love this I guess map.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's beautiful. You know why? I like it a lot.
But
Because this 38th Division doesn't run across the peninsula. It gives me hope that one day it will look like this, not like this,
Well,
divided.
well, I hope so too, but knowing a little bit about this new dictator up there, he doesn't want to do anything with it unless he can have the whole of Korea
Well,
under
we
his
shall
control.
see. Well, we shall see. We're talking about peace, and when I say talking about peace, is always talking about better than talking about war. But I am also so we're right now at a cemetery called Mount Hope, and
Cemetery.
so you know what? You keep the hope alive. You know, for the 40 from Maine that are still unaccounted for, I'm hoping.
Yes.
But I also see, of course. So here are the bricks that people purchase
yeah.
in honor of those who's, you know,
Who served in all our wars.
all different wars.
Yeah, it's not just in Korea.
Yes.
Yep,
And I
we opened
also
it up.
see the benches, right?
Yep, special benches.
Special
They
benches.
bought. It cost
And so this is
$1,500.
the real, I guess, the splendor, is that the word? But when I entered from here, I just couldn't but say, wow, remember?
It's a wow.
It is, you kind of have to exclaim a wow, because again, I'm going to show you the cemetery. So
Well, I
here's,
want to show you something.
oh, okay,
We're right here.
okay.
The last stone
Yes, last stone.
was put in there.
Okay. Hey, that's you.
That's me. I didn't know they were going to put it in.
Oh.
Just for
And
me.
long leadership, and it says in honor of Ed L. Davis, CSM, retired for his service in Korea, a career in Maine. Oh, I get it. Maine National
Main national guy.
and
Leadership. Yep.
long leadership in KWVA, a friend. And ta-da!
This is Uncle Ed.
Grandpa Ed.
Grandpa.
So again, I'm just gonna show you.
Okay.
We're at a cemetery, Mount Hope.
This is
Okay.
just one part of it. You should drive down through there.
Yeah, we'll do that after. And then,
Yep.
look. So it starts from here,
Yep.
and then you have the entire. I'm just gonna walk backwards. So look at this. This is the 21 flags of the 21 nations that contributed in the Korean War. The 16 United Nations plus the 5 medical.
Can I pause for a second?
Sure.
There are some, I just noticed these stones of some very famous Korean War veterans.
Okay.
That people may not know. Right here we have Colonel Ed McMahon, Captain Ted
Yes.
Williams in New England, a legend.
Okay.
One of the greatest baseball players of all time, Colonel John Glenn. And right here, Lieutenant Neil Armstrong.
Yay! Everybody, by the way, yeah, thank you so much for pointing that out, because Neil Armstrong, the one who set first man on the moon, he's a Korean War veteran, and so is the second. And of course, his name escapes me for
John Glenn.
Thank you. Yes. So.
Wait, who is that?
So here we are. I would just want to show the back side because it has all the memorials. Absolutely, positively. And I will just end with this poem. Or would you like to actually?
No, I'd like you to read it.
Oh, okay. Old comrades, I walked among my comrades brave upon that bloody hill and saw no movement, none at all, for it was deathly still. There were no cries from trembling lips, no soldiers' blasphemy. I called their names out, every one, but no one answered me. I know each rock, each clump of trees that marks this hallowed ground, for in my mind I see them fall and hear that battle sound. But now the silence takes my breath, For all that I can see are rows on rows of crosses where old comrades used to be. Oh, wow. Whew. That was by a Korean War veteran named Thomas Lin. And again, I do want to thank you so much, Father. This, Maine, is the farthest northeastern state from my hometown of Los Angeles, California. So California here, I'm right here. And I know my mom and my dad prays for me every single day for my safety until I come home. And I just couldn't think of, I couldn't forget the moms who prayed for the 40,000. 40,000 went from the state, and 250 almost didn't return home, and how much they're probably still aching, their family, and the 40 still missing and unaccounted for. So I hope that we will be able to recover them, and I hope for peace. And this Maine, Bangor, is my 42nd state in the 50 state, 70 city, and 90-day journey across America to thank veterans. So everybody, I'm in my home stretch. Thank you for joining me. Remember 727.org. Bye.